Find angle Y below. Now, many students might really be confused about how to identify or how to find this angle here. But I'd like you to take note of a special circle theorem. It is not a common theorem because it is not usually applied in many questions. So some students are not familiar with it, but I'll try to explain it for you so that you can understand very, very well. Find angle Y below. Now, this 2 mark tells us that this line KL is equal to this line JN. They are equal lines. And that brings us to an uncommon circle theorem. Students are not really familiar with it because it is not used most of the time. Now, anytime you see in a circle that 2 lines like this are equal, what you need to watch out for is the angle that each line or one of the line, first of all, subtends at the circumference of the circle. So if you look at this line KL, it is making this angle 55 degree. Don't forget, any line has its opposite angle as the angle it makes in the triangle. So this line KL, with respect to this triangle now, that is triangle JKL. Now, if you look at this line KL has this opposite angle 55 degree. So it is this 55 degree that this line KL makes in this triangle that I've just mentioned. So the next thing you need to know now is that any other line that is equal to this in this circle will definitely make the same 55 degree in any triangle that it forms. So if you look at this line JN now, because it is equal to this KL, it means that this line JN will also subtend the same 55 degree that this KL subtended. And the theorem is that equal lines or equal chord subtends equal angle at the circumference of a circle. Let me repeat that theorem again. That equal chords subtends equal angle at the circumference of a circle. So if this chord KL is subtending this 55 degree at the circumference, then the same line JN, which is equal to KL, will also subtend the same 55 degree at the circumference. Don't forget, this line JN now, the angle that is opposite to the line is this angle. So this JN makes this angle in the triangle that it forms. This is the triangle formed by the JN. Triangle JKN. JKN. So you just watch out for the angle that is opposite that line. So this angle is opposite the line JN. So it means that this line JN is also making this 55 degree. Just like KL made 55 degree. That is the opposite angle, opposite angle. So 55 degree is the value of this angle. Don't forget the theorem that equal chords subtend equal angle at the circumference of a circle. Now that we have this angle, then it will be very easy for us to get the value of angle Y. If you look, this line ONM is a tangent. An external line that touches a circle is a tangent. So this is a tangent to the circle. And this chord JN is making angle Y with the tangent. Chord JN is making angle Y with the tangent. In the same way, the angle that this chord JN makes in the triangle that it forms, which is this 55 degree now, will definitely be equal to this angle Y that it makes with the tangent. And what rule is that? That angle in alternate segments are equal. Angle in alternate segments are equal. So a chord making an angle with a tangent, that same chord makes the same angle inside the triangle that it forms in the circle. And the rule again is that angle in alternate segments are equal. So finally, we can just conclude that angle Y is equal to 55 degrees. That is this 55 degree. Angles in alternate segments are equal. Hope you got it fully. Please don't forget to like, share, and join for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.